Have your legs started to feel weaker lately? You're not alone. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your knees wobble, or climbed a flight of stairs only to realize your legs weren't as steady as they used to be? If so, you're far from alone. As we get older, our legs are often the first to lose strength, and when that happens, it can affect everything from our balance to our independence. But here's the part most people don't realize: that weakening doesn't just creep in slowly, it can snowball. A little bit of leg weakness leads to poor stability, and before you know it, everyday tasks like walking on uneven ground or getting out of bed become harder and riskier. In fact, falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults, and leg weakness plays a huge role in that. Now here's the encouraging news: you can fight back. With the right foods, yes, foods, you can build stronger legs, improve your balance, and stay mobile and independent for many years to come. In this video, I'm walking you through 4 powerful foods that do more than just taste good. They help preserve your muscle mass, improve your circulation, reduce stiffness, and most importantly, help keep your legs steady and strong. Stick with me to the end, because the final food I'll mention is one that's often overlooked, yet it can make a surprising difference in how stable your legs feel day to day. Before we jump in, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss one of these helpful health videos. And if you find this information useful, just type a 1 in the comments to let me know. I read every one, and your feedback helps us bring you better content each time. Now, let's begin with one of the most underrated muscle-saving superfoods out there. Food number 1. Salmon, the muscle-saving superfood. You might not think of fish as the secret weapon for strong legs, but salmon might just be your leg's best friend. Here's why. As we age, our bodies start to lose muscle faster than we can build it back. It's part of the natural aging process. But when we don't give our bodies the proper building blocks, especially protein and anti-inflammatory nutrients, that breakdown speeds up. That's where salmon steps in like a superhero on your dinner plate. This flavorful fish is loaded with high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids, both of which are crucial for preventing muscle loss, easing joint inflammation, and promoting healthy blood flow to your legs. Have you ever gotten out of bed with stiff knees or felt like your legs just weren't moving the way they used to? That tightness, that sluggishness, it's often due to inflammation and poor muscle recovery. Omega-3s help soothe that inflammation, while protein helps rebuild and maintain muscle, so your legs feel stronger and move more freely. Let me introduce you to someone. Dennis, 74. For years, Dennis assumed that daily walks around the neighborhood were all he needed to keep his legs strong. But slowly, he began to notice that his pace was slowing. Getting up from his recliner took more effort, and occasionally he'd feel a sudden unsteadiness that shook his confidence. After a routine checkup, his doctor pointed out something simple but life-changing. Dennis wasn't eating enough muscle-repairing nutrients. His protein intake was low, and he was missing the powerful anti-inflammatory support of omega-3s. So Dennis made one small change. He started eating salmon twice a week. He pan-seared it with lemon, baked it with herbs, and even tossed it cold into salads. After a few weeks, something amazing happened. His legs didn't feel as wobbly, the stiffness in his knees decreased, and he began to move with more ease. For the first time in years, he walked up a hill without pausing to catch his breath. If you're not into salmon, don't worry. There are other delicious options like trout, sardines, or mackerel that offer similar benefits. The key is consistency and choosing fatty fish rich in omega-3s and protein. Here's the takeaway. Your muscles can't rebuild themselves without the right tools. If your legs feel weak, tired, or stiff, now is the time to start feeding them what they need. Food number 2. Greek yogurt, the unsung hero for muscles and bones. Let's be honest, most of us don't give yogurt much credit. It's often treated like a light snack or a breakfast afterthought. But Greek yogurt in particular deserves a standing ovation when it comes to keeping your legs strong, your bones sturdy, and your joints moving smoothly. Here's why this creamy powerhouse matters. As we age, our bodies need more high-quality protein and calcium to keep muscle and bone loss at bay. But many people over 60 unintentionally fall short, sometimes without even realizing it. Muscle loss doesn't always shout, it whispers. Maybe your knees start to ache a little more. You notice your legs tire faster after a walk. Maybe uneven ground suddenly feels intimidating. These are all quiet signs that your muscles and bones aren't getting what they need to stay strong. Greek yogurt is like a triple threat in the world of leg support. It's packed with protein that helps repair and rebuild muscles, calcium that keeps your bones solid and fracture-resistant, and probiotics that support your gut, which in turn helps your whole body absorb nutrients more effectively. Let's meet Elliot, a spirited 72-year-old who always prided himself on eating reasonably healthy. He'd start his mornings with toast and coffee, sometimes add in fruit, and he rarely skipped a meal. But slowly, Elliot noticed something unsettling. His legs were feeling more drained than usual. Walking to the mailbox made his knees ache, and climbing stairs left him short of breath and off balance. A visit to a nutritionist revealed the missing link. He wasn't getting enough protein or calcium to support his aging muscles and bones. That's when Elliot made a simple but powerful change. Every morning, he swapped his toast for a generous bowl of Greek yogurt, sometimes with a handful of walnuts and blueberries for extra nutrients. Within a few short weeks, he noticed a real difference. His knees didn't complain as much. His legs didn't tire out so quickly. And best of all, he felt more stable when walking, especially on those uneven cobblestone paths near his home. If you're wondering whether your own legs need more support, try this. Sit in a sturdy chair, then stand up without using your hands. If it feels tough or shaky, that's a gentle warning from your body. It's time to reinforce your foundation. Greek yogurt is one of the easiest and most versatile ways to do that. You don't need to eat it plain, either. Try it with a drizzle of honey, a sprinkle of chia seeds, or blend it into a smoothie with spinach and banana. You can even use it as a base for dips or dressings. And don't underestimate the vitamin D that's often added to Greek yogurt. It works hand in hand with calcium to help your bones absorb and retain strength. Think of them as the dynamic duo that keeps your legs from becoming fragile or injury-prone. Here's the truth. What you eat every day matters. You're either feeding strength or feeding weakness. And with Greek yogurt on your side, you're definitely choosing strength. Still with me? Drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're learning something valuable. And now, let's keep going. Food number 3, spinach, the green leaf that powers your legs. You've probably heard that leafy greens are good for you. But did you know that spinach could be the key to making your legs feel lighter, more energized, and less stiff? If you've ever had that heavy-legged feeling after sitting for a while or experienced random muscle cramps in your calves at night, poor circulation might be the hidden culprit. And here's where spinach steps in as a quiet, humble hero. This vibrant green leaf is more than just a side dish. It's a circulation powerhouse packed with nutrients like magnesium, potassium, iron, and natural nitrates. These compounds work together to open up your blood vessels, deliver oxygen to your muscles, and prevent painful spasms or sluggishness in your lower limbs. You might not think much about circulation day to day, but your muscles sure do. Without a steady flow of oxygen-rich blood, your legs start to feel tired, achy, and less responsive. Over time, that can chip away at your mobility and energy without you realizing it. Let me introduce you to Marvin, a 76-year-old retired teacher with a lifelong love for gardening. Marvin had always been active, but a few months ago, he began noticing something troubling. His legs felt strangely heavy when he walked, especially in the mornings. He'd get occasional numbness in his feet, and nighttime cramps started waking him up at least twice a week. Marvin chalked it up to just getting older, but during a routine checkup, his doctor suggested that poor circulation was playing a big role. The solution wasn't a complicated medication or expensive therapy, it was spinach. That's right. Marvin began incorporating it into his meals 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes raw in salads, other times sautéed with garlic, or blended into morning smoothies with yogurt and banana. After just a month of this small habit, Marvin was surprised at how much lighter his legs felt. The cramps, almost gone, the numbness, fading, and he had a new sense of spring in his step that he hadn't felt in years. You can try a simple test right now. Press your thumb into your lower leg for a few seconds, then release. If the skin takes more than a few seconds to bounce back, your circulation might need a little love. Adding spinach to your diet is one of the simplest, most affordable ways to do that. And it's not just for salads. Toss it into scrambled eggs, stir it into soups, blend it into smoothies, or even sneak it into pasta sauces. Cooked or raw, spinach maintains its muscle-supporting magic. And don't forget, magnesium and potassium from spinach also help balance electrolytes, which prevents those painful leg cramps that so often come out of nowhere, especially at night. So, if your legs have been feeling more like anchors than assets lately, give them what they're asking for. More blood flow, more oxygen, and more support. A handful of spinach a few times a week might just help you feel years younger. Still with me? Drop a number 3 in the comments if you've ever experienced heavy legs, cramps, or numbness. You're not alone, and spinach could be a game changer. Now, get ready because our next food is something simple, everyday, and incredibly powerful. It's probably already in your kitchen. Food number 4, eggs. The simple breakfast that builds powerful legs. When it comes to building strong legs, most people think of exercises like squats or walking. Important, yes, but what you eat matters just as much. And if there's one food that deserves a permanent spot on your plate for muscle strength, it's the humble egg. Eggs might be small, but they are nutritional giants. Each one is packed with high-quality protein, essential amino acids, and powerhouse vitamins like B12, D, and choline, all of which play a critical role in maintaining muscle mass, nerve function, and bone strength. Here's the truth. Many older adults begin losing muscle not just because of age, but because their diet no longer supplies enough of what their body needs to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Breakfast becomes a cup of coffee, maybe some toast. And over time, without even realizing it, muscles shrink, joints weaken, and movements become slower, shakier, less confident. Let me tell you about Howard, a 72-year-old former electrician. For years, his breakfast routine was carved in stone. 1 slice of toast, 1 cup of coffee, and sometimes a banana if he felt fancy. It was quick, easy, and familiar. But slowly, he noticed changes. His legs felt less responsive when walking, and stepping onto a curb required more effort than before. One morning, he almost stumbled stepping into the shower. That was his wake-up call. A visit to a physical therapist revealed the issue. His protein intake, especially in the morning, was far too low. His muscles were breaking down faster than they could rebuild. That's when Howard made a small, intentional change. He started eating 2 eggs every morning, scrambled, boiled, or sometimes in a veggie-packed omelette. The difference? Night and day. Within a few weeks, he felt stronger. He was more stable on his feet. He even began taking short walks in the park again, without feeling like his legs would give out beneath him. All from adding one simple food to his morning routine. But the magic of eggs goes beyond just protein. Choline and B12, nutrients found abundantly in eggs, are vital for nerve health and coordination. These are the invisible forces that help your legs respond quickly and smoothly to movement. Without them, your reflexes may slow down, making it harder to catch your balance or recover from a misstep. Exactly what can lead to falls. Here's something you can try right now. Stand on one foot and hold your balance. Can you make it to 10 seconds without tipping or needing support? If not, your muscles and possibly your nerves are asking for backup. Eggs offer one of the most complete and accessible sources of support for your legs. And they're versatile. Whether scrambled with spinach, hard-boiled as a snack, poached over toast, or baked into muffins, you've got options. And don't worry about cholesterol. Modern research has shown that for most people, eating eggs in moderation is perfectly healthy and can actually support brain and heart health too. So if you're serious about keeping your legs strong, stable, and capable, start by powering up your plate with eggs. They might just be the simplest secret to staying independent and confident on your feet. Still here? If you've ever felt like your legs are getting weaker, drop a 4 in the comments and let us know how you're planning to change your breakfast tomorrow. Final thoughts. Your legs are your lifeline. Protect them. By now, you've seen just how much your diet can impact your leg strength, your balance, and your long-term independence. The foods you choose every day are more than just fuel. They're the raw materials your body uses to build, repair, and protect. Weak legs don't appear overnight, and they don't have to be permanent either. The solution lies in daily habits, the small choices that add up to big results over time. Whether you're adding protein-rich eggs to your breakfast, stirring spinach into your lunch, enjoying a cup of Greek yogurt in the afternoon, or savoring salmon for dinner, each meal is an opportunity to invest in your future mobility. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Start small. Add one of these foods to your next grocery list. Try a new recipe. Swap out one meal. Then build from there. Because here's the beautiful truth. You have more control than you think. Even if you've been feeling slower, stiffer, or more unstable lately, your body is still capable of getting stronger, of healing, of surprising you. So which of these foods are already part of your routine? And which one will you try next? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share something you learned today, or one action you plan to take. Your voice matters, and your story just might inspire someone else who's on the same journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend or loved one. Every small act of support helps us keep creating content that empowers and uplifts. Thanks for watching. And now, as promised, here's a brand new bonus section that ties everything together and takes your leg strength to the next level. Section 5. The secret sauce. How to combine these foods for maximum strength. Here's something powerful most people overlook. How you eat these foods is just as important as what you eat. It's not about choosing one miracle food. It's about building habits that work together to support your body from the inside out. That's why I want to introduce you to Jill, 71, a retired school librarian who struggled with chronic leg fatigue and balance issues. She had tried eating better here and there, some yogurt one week, spinach the next, but nothing seemed to stick. Then her physical therapist gave her a simple, game-changing suggestion. Don't try to eat perfectly, just make your meals do double duty. What did that mean? It meant creating meals that combined multiple leg-strengthening foods into one powerful dish, like a spinach and salmon omelette for lunch, or a Greek yogurt smoothie with spinach and banana for breakfast, or even a dinner of baked eggs and sautéed greens with a side of wild-caught trout. Instead of chasing a different food every day, Jill learned to pair and rotate these ingredients into meals that were easy to prep, easy to enjoy, and totally leg-friendly. In just 6 weeks, Jill noticed a complete shift. Her morning walks got longer. She no longer needed to hold onto the wall when getting out of the shower. And her nighttime leg cramps? Gone. So, how can you follow in Jill's footsteps? Here are 3 easy combo ideas to help you get started. Muscle morning smoothie, 1 cup Greek yogurt, handful of spinach, half a banana, tablespoon of flaxseed, splash of almond milk, blended up for a breakfast that supports muscles, bones, and circulation in one go. Power lunch, omelette, 2 eggs, diced cooked salmon or mackerel, chopped spinach, sprinkle of feta cheese. This one's rich in protein, omega-3s, and leafy greens, all in a single pan. Strength builder dinner bowl, baked trout, quinoa or brown rice, steamed spinach, side of roasted sweet potatoes. A balanced, satisfying dinner that refuels tired legs and leaves you nourished. Here's the takeaway. Don't just eat for satisfaction, eat for strength. Every bite you take can be a step toward a stronger body, a steadier walk, and a future filled with movement, confidence, and freedom. So here's your challenge. Choose one of these meals to try this week. Write it down, add the ingredients to your list. Share your favorite combo in the comments and let others know how you're making your legs a priority. You've got this, and we're cheering for you every step of the way.